Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 865. My name is Elizabeth. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, if you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do decide to subscribe and stick around and support me, welcome and thank you very much. I feel like whenever I started listening to the meditation, that, I don't always listen to the same one, but whenever I started listening to the meditation that I usually listen to when recording videos, it's probably just like the sounds and everything that has made me feel this way, but it still feels like it's part of the message, part of the reading. I almost want to say part of the reason. Maybe there's a significant reason or explanation for somebody. Maybe you do feel called to meditate more, to really, really slow down and connect with yourself more. When I started listening to this meditation, it instantly made me feel more in tune and ready to record these readings than usual, or than I already felt. So whoever's watching this video, you might be feeling like you are moving more with the flow. You're more accepting than you used to be. Gratitude feels like it could be significant here in some way or another. It could be confirmation for you that it's paying off to focus on what you do have and appreciating that. If you heard that noise, it meant that I got a notification on my phone. So maybe there is something here that the universe and your spirit guides are trying to communicate or bring your attention to. And I just looked down at the timer and I saw the number 234, which is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. This meditation music, this energy is here for a reason. It's meant for somebody watching this, and you should know. If you don't, this reading might not be meant for you, but that's up for you to decide. Getting into interpreting number 865. The number 8 is about walking away and letting go and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. And it feels like whoever this reading is meant for, that's something that you've already been doing. You've been trying to focus more on what you do have and what you can control rather than what you don't have and what you can't control, because you're really trying to be more in control of your life, be more in the driver's seat of your life. I'm being reminded of the Chariot card in Tarot, which has the number 7 on it. I just looked at the timer and I saw the number 333, which is about healing and growing, communicating, expressing yourself. All of that is putting you in more control over your life. Holding yourself accountable and taking responsibility for your thoughts, your thought processes, the way you think. That feels like it's significant here. And I just burped, which if you've been around, you should know that that means it could be a sign that something needs to be released, which is confirmation for somebody that there are thoughts, or there have been certain thoughts or ways of thinking that you have had to release. And that feels like confirmation here. Someone here, you're not new to healing and, teaching yourself or learning however you need to learn to manifest and attract. what you deserve. I just looked down the timer and I saw the number 444. That's about stability, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It can also be a sign that your ancestors are present. And I do feel like your ancestors are very happy and very proud of you for holding yourself accountable for your mental well-being and the outcomes that you get in life, at least the ones that you do have influence over. Very, very proud of you for that. And they really, really support you in this journey. It may not have been easy. The number 6 is about unconditional love for self, which I feel like is exactly what you've been practicing to let go and to walk away from thoughts and feelings that don't serve you, and ultimately people, places, and things that don't serve you, and not in a selfish, superficial way, but in a good type of selfish, choosing yourself and your well-being and your future type of way, if that makes sense. The self-love is paying off in one way or another, but I feel like ultimately it will pay off in many different ways. And the number 5 here feels particularly significant. This number is about change and transformation, which it feels like what is significant here is the transformation that you have been going through, that you have already went through on the inside. And it may have had an effect on, transforming your life externally. It feels like there are quite a bit of changes that you have implemented or gone through. And I just feel like your ancestors are really present, of course the universe and your spirit guides as well, to support you and to encourage you to keep going. This could feel like confirmation for somebody that you are on the right track and you are headed in the right direction. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 6 is 14, and 14 plus 5 is 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. There are 2 messages here. The number 10 is a sign that your spirit guides are near, so that's just confirmation. It's not just your ancestors. I feel like the spirit realm, light forces, are particularly present with you, and they are very supportive of you. The other message, 1 plus 0, and the number 10 is still 1, and the number 1 is a sign to trust yourself. And sometimes it can be a sign to trust myself if a reading is feeling particularly guided. And I feel like this reading for you is exactly, this is exactly what it's meant to do, to help you trust yourself more and to encourage you to keep believing in yourself and your path, your intuition. Your third eye chakra might be significant. Triangles, pyramids, or eyes, those might be important symbols for you. I'm also feeling like the eyes being the window to the soul. That feels significant here for some reason. But I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these index cards to see what comes through for you and how it might relate back to number 865. Yep, exactly. This is about you. That's what this reading is about. I'm going to pull one more card. I kind of felt like I wanted to, but I was hesitant first. It says, I look forward to conversations with you. So I feel like there are future conversations here that someone looks forward to or will look forward to. Somehow these future conversations are tied to this transformation that you have been going through. I feel quite a strong sense of purpose here. If you have been feeling led by that, this is confirmation. You could probably, or potentially already know what these future conversations will be about. And these conversations, they don't have to be with like physical people. They can be future conversations with your spirit guides. They could really look forward to helping you move forward through this path in the future. I definitely feel like they want you to know that they are present for a reason. That I feel like they want to help you feel safer, especially your ancestors. There's a lot of encouragement here for you to keep going, keep exploring, keep discovering, and really listen and pay attention. Keep your eye out for those significant conversations in the future.